Let's talk about bitches. I got a lot of types and they different. She come from the south, she Brazilian. You stuck in your feelings.
And then welcome back to another episode of Andy Ask. Today's special guest is the man with the plan, the guy with the best beard, and the skinniest guy in IE and Friends.
That's hilarious.
Aaron.
I think you're
What's up,
mistaking
my
me
boy?
for someone else.
Nah, it's you.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. You're pretty fucking good looking. So I actually wanted to start right off the bat. And I told Caesar I was going to do this. So now I have to do this. Let me see your new DMs right now.
My phone's charging.
I just saw you with it. I'm just kidding. I want to see your DMs from now to 6 months ago. What's the difference?
It's dry.
Yeah, okay.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They're dry as shit.
Why does everyone tell me differently?
Because they always want to. They always want to lie. That's
Trying to
why.
gaslight
Who's
you?
telling you different? The boys, huh? Saul and Caesar.
Yeah, and I believe them. They're not liars. You're like, yeah, I'm conceited like
I love that. Yeah, how you? Yeah, I want to ask you, how's the journey going, bro?
dude. Fucking good.
I love that.
Really good. You know, I was gonna get into that. So before we do get into that, I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, you're gonna show me your wiener?
Well, because you're on a weight loss journey and you lost so much weight, I thought this would be a great gift for you. So here you go. I want you to eat this whole thing by the end of it. Wait, just be careful. It's going to fall from one side. There you go.
Okay.
Eat it. Eat it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, you thought I got you, huh?
No.
Hey, yeah, fuck it. That's for both of us.
Let's eat for this. Let's
That's
eat it
our
right
dinner.
now. Come on, there you go. What the fuck?
Oh, that's my dinner. I have to stop eating at 7 and it's getting close.
You do the fasting as well?
Yeah.
What
I'm doing
time do you start?
intermittent fasting. So I do 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
I
that's your dinner right there. All crazy.
I like to do 16-8, so 8 hours of eating, 16 hours of don't, and whatever time I start is the time I finish. I don't have a certain time.
Oh, okay.
So it's just whenever the first time I eat, 8 hours after that, that whole 8 hours I can eat, and after that, nothing.
The only reason I did that was because at my job, 11 a.m. is our lunch. Like no matter what, 11 a.m. So I'm like, okay, well, I spend most of my time here at work than at home.
Let me just not make so much noise.
Oh, no, you can open it. I mean,
okay. Let's see.
I'm hungry.
All right, bro.
Do you
Where's
need a knife?
where's the sugar-free chamoy, bro?
You're like,
Fuck, dude.
La fila, homie.
Damn,
I'm
fool.
always ready.
Oh my bad. Yeah. Damn, fool. That's right, fool. I was like, damn.
Nah, my bad.
My
Sorry,
bad,
babe.
guys. Sorry, guys. I'm a little, let's just say a little horned up. I always love seeing Andy. Andy's one of my favorite people.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, let me just say that without all the noise. Andy's one of my favorite people that I always get to see. I don't get to see him super often, but when I do, it's such a treat because he's such an amazing person, great person. You're always fun to hang out with and talk to, bro.
Thanks,
I
man.
always love seeing you when you come down from Arizona. Honestly, it's awesome, bro. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I was like, what can I do for Aaron? I saw your face and you're like, why do you give me pizza, bro?
Yeah, because I'll be like, I'm gonna eat that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm definitely gonna eat that shit if you give it to me, honestly.
So were you disappointed or not disappointed?
No, I'm actually very relieved that you did get fruit, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Here, sir, you do the honors.
Oh, hell yeah. I love pineapple. So I'm
Go for it. Hell yeah. Pineapple on
There you
pizza?
Yes.
No, hell no.
Really?
You're telling me this sweet, delectable sweetness, you like this hot? That's crazy. Pineapple deserves to be cold.
Dude, no. It's fucking good. You know, it's funny. I don't like ham with pineapple. I like pepperoni and pineapple.
I just can't do Hawaiian. Like pizza,
okay.
I can't do that. Hawaiian food, delicious, but that whole Hawaiian pizza style thing, nah, like pineapple does not belong on anything hot.
Dude, I don't know why. It just fucking works. And trust me, I'm a big boy. I know what I'm talking about. You can't even say that anymore, Aaron.
I was still big. I'm still
yeah, I know.
I'm still a big boy. And I was an even bigger boy, and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no. You're like, hey,
but I guess preference,
like.
but I just can't see where you don't want something. Because remember, for me, pineapple is one of the sweeter fruits, like one of the sweetest fruits.
Yeah.
You're going to put that on cheese with tomato sauce?
Bro, I'm hungry now.
I know sweet and salty is a thing, but I think this sweet with that salty doesn't fit.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's just that like flavor, and I think it is. It's just that sweet and salty, and then I do. So our order, mine and Marley's order is pepperoni, pineapple, and pepperoncinis.
Where at? Like just a random like mom and pop spot or like a franchise?
No, we're fucking basic. Oh well, there is a place in. God damn it, there is a place in Yuma that it is like a local shop, but Papa John's is our place to go usually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Papa John's fucking sick.
This is hitting right now, dude.
It is. I had like one meal today because I've been up and down all day, but you know, this is worth it.
I haven't ate.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you're gonna be on camera?
No, because well, I guess technically I did eat because I had breakfast early in the morning. 'Cause today I went to the gym at 4 a.m.
I saw that shit. You were there early as fuck.
I like going at that time, because it's no one there, and everything's free. So I get to get any machine that I want or any dumbbells I want. I don't have to worry about freaking waiting or having to just be I have to do something else because there's so much people here.
Yeah.
So I prefer going in the early morning before I go to work, and I just feel a lot better. That way I don't have to worry about it going after. Because by the time it's already 4 o'clock, even 3 o'clock, dude, I'm just like, do I really have to go with all those fucking people there? I'm just like, I don't know, man.
No, dude, see, I would love to go in the mornings, but I have to get up to work every day at 4.
Mm-hmm.
So by that time, I would have to wake up at 3 to start working out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, like I'm good. But so I do work out after work. So that was one of the biggest topics I wanted to get into with you because, dude, you've done what millions of people have been wanting to do, which is lose weight. So how much of it is not just willpower, but how much of it is like your mental? Like how do you have to be mentally to actually lose weight? Because for me right now, like that was my biggest thing. That was the hardest obstacle to overcome was a mental stress that you have to do to actually lose weight. Because everyone just thinks, oh, it's like physical. Yeah, it is, but no, it's all fucking mental. So what did you have to do, or what did you have to prepare yourself mentally to do this?
So I would say when I first began, right, it was very hard to, of course, you know, losing weight and being fit, like doing physical things again on a consistent basis was hard. But no, you're right. It was just building that mindset, you know, making that mindset consistent in myself to go 5 to 6 times a week.
Yeah.
For, you know, 2 to 4 hours, depending, right? Because I like to go 3 to 4 hours. 3.5 is usually my sweet spot for whatever I'm doing, right? Because that always makes me feel like I have a good workout, you know.
Got it.
So the mental, mainly what was hard, bro, was just knowing that I couldn't eat certain things anymore that often. Of course, you can always treat yourself.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like if you go very hardcore and you're not used to that, you will binge eat one day and you'll just eat all this fat, bad food in one day. And all that progress you had is going to just not really work because you're literally eating like a whole box of pizza one day only because you ate good for 5 days. That you just kind of ruined everything.
Yep.
So sometimes treat yourself with small little rewards, like every other day or so. I wouldn't say every day, but every other day, do a little thing that something that's tasteful that you love, just a small portion of it. And that way you don't have to binge eat that 1 or 2 days that you're like, oh, it's the weekend, I'm gonna eat whatever I want.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what do you feel like? Do you have a cheat day? Like, is it once a week, once every 2 weeks?
I try at least once. At least once. Sometimes once a week. Sometimes once every week and a half.
Okay.
So that way I'm not just, because in the beginning, bro, I was super, super strict on myself because I was starting off, bro. I was like, what, I always forget because I've always said different numbers because I don't remember, but I know it was like 290. I want to say it was 292 to like 295. I was around that age. So I was really almost 300 pounds, bro. Yeah. And I am not a tall person. So I was very, very overweight. I was literally morbidly obese, if anything.
Yeah.
So I was just very strict. That was one thing that I was, I guess, cool. I was okay with. I was super strict on myself where I literally was never eating sweets. I was never eating anything that had that much fat on it. I would still eat carbs, but not like any of my meals would have like a little, like very small amount of carbs, mainly just protein and then just low calorie stuff, dude. Like I literally would just like be super meticulous with what I ate and how much I weigh everything. But I still weigh everything to this day. So I have a scale that I weigh all my food.
Really?
And back then I was super meticulous, and then to this day I still weigh everything. But of course I have my little freedoms now more often than usual because back then I was just worried about losing weight. And I guess it was kind of like a drug to me where I was seeing that I was losing weight on the scale. So I was like, I got to keep going. I can't eat any of this. I can't eat this. And there'll be a lot of times where we would go out with Saul, Caesar, or anywhere, the friend, with, Hans and all them. And like we'd go to Chick-fil-A and I'd just give me the grilled nuggets, no sauce.
Kale salad.
Just literally grilled nuggets, no sauce at all.
Damn. That's
hard. If anything, I would have one buffalo sauce because it's like 35, 40 calories for the sauce. And I'll just barely dip in all my nuggets. I'll get like a 24 or 30 count grilled nugget.
Those are fucking good. Have you had the kale salad there?
I eat my vegetables, but I don't really care for salads like that.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it just adds unnecessary just calories I don't really need, to be honest with you. I want to enjoy something.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, I didn't really enjoy stuff because I was really eating bland stuff. I was still seasoning my chicken and everything. Of course, it would taste good, but I was tired of eating chicken and salmon and just, fucking cod and just, leaner meats, with a lot of protein.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, you're right. The mental state of like trying to lose weight is really hard more than the physical because you're really in a constant of like, am I doing enough? Yeah. Am I eating healthy enough? All this stuff. And I was literally like always just in my fucking head. Am I doing enough? Am I doing enough? Like, oh, this is not enough. Like, no, I need to lose more weight every week. Like, my whole goal was try to lose like 3 to 4 pounds a week, which is super, like, almost impossible. It can happen, but it was just hard. Like, at one point, since I was so obese, I was losing 2 pounds a week because I was being very, very healthy and I was working out 5 or 6 times a week, sometimes even double on certain days when I had just wanted to.
Yeah.
But it was very hard to try to get used to eating good. It also got hard to like just letting myself know like you don't have to be a freak about this. You're not a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Like I understand why professional athletes do it because they're the top of their game. I don't need to be doing that.
It's not your job.
It's not my job. Yeah. So I could enjoy myself from time to time, you know? I don't have to be this robot that just has to eat freaking grilled chicken and just fish and then rice and broccoli and that's it every day. And that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
It was boring.
What do you feel like really led to this decision of like, because I don't know if it was literally one day to another or was it just like, because for me, I feel like it was like a progression, it was like something I'm like, you know what, I need to do it. And I kept telling myself, I need to do it. You need to do it. You need to do it.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it. And thankfully, because of this like weight loss like challenge, I was like, you know what, that's my inspiration. And I fucking started going hard. Right now, I feel like the second month, like I've been taking it a little easier, which I shouldn't because we're still in the challenge. But like, was there a certain instance or was it just like building up to it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're talking about like when I started wanting to lose weight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What was like your like decision? Like, all right, I'm going to the gym tomorrow.
And then before I get into that, I want to go back to your earlier question. I just wanted to finish off.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're, my bad. When you said the mental thing, also one thing that was very mentally, a mental, challenge was, I lost my track. I lost my train of thought. More fruit, sir.
Oh yeah. I'll hold this.
Was not talking myself out of it. I was dedicated, but also be like there would be days where like I'm a little too tired. It's probably too packed. Like I can't today. I don't have enough time. That was a struggle, but every day I would be like, no, you have to go. You gotta go, you fat ass. You gotta go. You gotta go. I literally talk shit to myself. I told the boys too. They were like, why are you talking like, bro, that's not good. I'm like, well, I mean, it worked for me.
Dude. Yeah.
And now it doesn't work for everyone. I'm not going to recommend that. I'm just saying for me, it worked where I would just talk shit to myself saying like, if you really want this, then go work out, you fat ass.
Exactly.
This and that, right? And that's just me. I'm not saying it's healthy either that I'm doing it. I just know that it was something that would help me. I remember I told them when I first started too, instead of listening to motivational shit, I listened to shit that would be like trying to put me down. And in my mind, it was basically me fighting against, everyone who was trying to doubt me when I was in this journey, right? Because I know people supported me, but I know people didn't think I would do it. Because I know there's times where I wanted to go on these journeys, but I just failed hard. Didn't even, after like a couple of days, I just stopped. So like I would listen to videos on YouTube that was like basically like just, I know it sounds weird, but it would like be talking shit.
Yep.
To you, like they're talking shit to you, trying to put you down. And in my mind, it was like these words are motivating me because I'm gonna prove these motherfuckers wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Fuck that. I'm gonna prove everyone wrong. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, in this thing I'd be like, he's like, oh, you're fucking worthless. You're not fucking you're gonna amount to nothing. This and that. Like I'm not kidding. It was pretty crazy, but it worked for me. I don't say I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the mental things I would say that like it was the excuses I would create for myself. Dude, but I would just fight through it.
You talked about that in one podcast, and the guys, I remember they were like, why?
Yeah.
Like, dude, and I don't think anyone's understood me either, because I feel the exact same way. I was like, you do have to be your biggest supporter.
Yeah.
But you also have to be yourself. You have to be your biggest critic as well. You have to fucking push yourself. Like, I was the same way. I was like, come on, you piece of shit. Like, why don't you get up? Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, let's do something.
You ain't tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you have to. Like, it's literally like, and I always told like my wife, like anyone that's like, well, why don't you lose weight? Or why don't you listen to these people? And it's kind of like, it doesn't matter how many times people tell you, it's until you want to lose weight. People can tell you everything. The doctor can tell you anything, but it's not literally until you're just like, let's go.
Switch. It's that switch. So yeah, your question about like what led to that. I remember back then I would say that it all led to because like these constant failed relationships. That's what I blamed it on. But I feel like that was just an excuse, you know? Mm-hmm. So my whole point was the day I like just cracked and I was like, nah, I gotta fucking change, was because like when I was like in these like talking stages with like, you know, like not the same time of course, but I'm saying like my last 4 failed talking stages in a row, each girl gave me the same excuse about, so they would like lead me on this whole time with the talking stage. We would go on dates, this and that, blah, blah. And out of nowhere, they'll just be like, you know, I'm just not really ready, this and that. And you know what? It could be a fair point. Maybe they are right. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's true or false. But I always thought it was so weird how all 4 of them had the same excuse. Like word for word, the text that I received was the same. Almost entirely the same thing. Not almost worded the same. Yeah. Not really, but almost worded. And I was like, how is this fucking possible? 4 times in a row?
Yeah.
So on the last girl, I was like, nah. In my head, it was like, it's because I'm fucking huge. Like, I'm not their type because I'm just a fucking big ass dude and they don't like big dudes. So that's when I changed right away. That next day, I just went, signed up to the gym, and I started then. March 7th was my start date. So it's about to be a year in about 1 month. Bro. Yeah. And luckily, I've lost a little over 90 pounds.
Fuck yeah, dude.
In 11 months. So, and I'm still going because I'm not at my goal weight that I'm proud of yet. So right now I'm not even proud of where I'm at right now. I'm just proud of my
almost at 200.
I'm at 2. My lowest I've been is like 203.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, fuck 203. Yeah. I know right now I'm probably like 205 or something like that. But yeah, dude, like I'm proud of the progress, but I'm not proud of where I'm at.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And of course, like I said, I know it was weird with the whole like talking shit thing. But that's because I would motivate myself with like the nah, I got this, I'm gonna prove them wrong. So that was my motivation. Even though I'm listening to this crazy shit trying to put me down, I would motivate myself. Like you said, you gotta be your biggest supporter and you also gotta be your biggest critic. Yeah, because when you're not doing shit, you gotta make sure you check yourself.
Yep, exactly.
Like I said, you can make excuses for you all the time, and then you'll listen to those excuses that you make on your own. And like you said, people can tell you all the shit they want, but it's not until you want to make that change.
Yeah.
People would always tell me, like my parents would always tell me, and my family would always tell me, like, you're out of shape. You know, you gotta do something. Why? Like, what happened to you? Let yourself go. You used to be so fit. Blah blah blah. And then I just would not care. I wouldn't listen. I'd be like, whatever, you know. And I always had this mindset of like, if a girl really likes me, she likes me for me, not the way I look. That was my mindset. But it's kind of like, I mean, or maybe because the way you are also translate to the person you are. Because if I'm being lazy and I want to do shit and I want to stay out of shape, then what if that means you're lazy in a relationship? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I had to change that mindset too. I couldn't blame it on just like, if a girl really loves me for who I am, she'll love me for who I am, not the way I look. And it's kind of like, it's not even that, man. You just got to change certain habits. Yeah. You know, I was lazy.
Yeah, no, and like I had this conversation with Marley, my wife, and then her cousin that we talk about, like, because she, you know, she's a really beautiful woman, and then she got with someone like me. You know, I've always been overweight, but like thanks, man, I won. No, but she's like one of those rare breeds, thankfully, that like she does go for someone with personality, and I think I have a pretty cool personality. No,
1,000. Don't sell yourself short. Yes, you do.
Well, thank you. But like, I was like, she's like, yeah, but other girls would see that too. I'm like, if we were single now, like, I was like, let's be honest. Like, if we were at a club, I wouldn't be the girl's first look. She's like, because the look is always going to be the very first thing.
That's the attention getter.
Yes, exactly. And like I was like, no, girls aren't like you. I was like, you're different. I was like,
I love that. I love that you said. I'm sorry to cut you.
No, you're
sorry.
good.
I love that you said that because they would always say something like, "Oh, it's about how you talk to them and how you are." I'm like, oh, 100%. Yes. But remember, if I was to be at a bar or club, whatever the case might be, or even out, if I don't catch this girl's attention, if I'm not attractive for her. Even if I try to go up there and try to talk to her, she's not even gonna care. Yeah. Because she's not attracted to me. Yeah. Like, no matter what people say, like, yes, personality is the number one thing, but your partner does have to, or the person you're talking to does have to find you somewhat attractive, regardless. Yeah. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, he's ugly as fuck, but I love people find you attractive. They also find you attractive, even if maybe in general not a lot of people do, but that your partner does, right? Yeah. So that's the point, like where we were gonna put that scenario of like club, bar, out with the boys, and you're gonna go try to hit on a girl. If she doesn't find you attractive first off the hit, she's not even gonna try to give you a chance. Sometimes she's just probably gonna either friend zone you right off the bat, or she's not even gonna want to talk to you because you didn't catch her attention with your looks first, right? Exactly. Yeah. But then I think there's those cases too, though, when even though they don't find you attractive, you can catch their attention with like the way you are. Well, and
so that's what I was gonna say. Like I've been told I'm a pretty confident guy, even with how I look, and like I was like, I've just been, and confidence does go a big way. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like how we said, like unfortunately, like when you are bigger, I feel like your mental, even confidence, is always a little lower. Even if you do try to show it, it's always like a little lower. But dude, I mean, like I said, I hardcore respect you because that's fucking wild that you even did what you're still doing, and I'm just happy that you're still going with it. For me right now, I'm trying to do it the right way because I know I could lose 20 pounds in a week. Yeah, doing the water fast and doing all that shit.
Steroids.
It's steroids, fucking cocaine. Well, cocaine for me, but but no, dude. But like, I could take the easy way, but I'm like, I don't want to. I want this to like last.
I get that.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what you're doing.
Don't starve yourself, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I was kind of starving myself because I would eat only once a day when I first started, and that's just not a advice I would give anyone. Don't starve yourself. Just eat within the calories you need for the day. You can even look up anything online, or like there's like calculators for your calorie deficits and all that. You can put in your weight, your height, all that stuff, male, and it'll help you track on how much, if you're trying to have a goal of how much weight you want to lose a week, a month, all that. It helps you. You can find that all online. You can just put calorie calculator and all that. And you can put your goals and what you want to do, right?
Do you use MyFitnessPal?
I have it, but that's not the app I use the most. I use an app called Lose It.
Oh, that's the one I've been using.
Yeah, the orange one. Yeah, I just trusted that one more. I've used it in the beginning, and then MyFitnessPal came later, but I don't really use it anymore. So Lose It was the one I've just stuck to. And so I've tracked my calories every single day. Every day. It's been annoying, but I do it every day. Track all my workouts, all of that, dude.
I think it's so. Is that one the one that like you can look up like McDonald's? Yeah. That like you put it shows like Big Mac, and then you put
calories. Much calories. And it gives you the grams of fat. Protein, yeah. That's the one. MyFitnessPal does the same thing. I know that one's more popular, but I just stuck with Lose It because that's the first one I saw when I first started my journey. So every day, bro, since March 7th, I've tracked every single day.
Damn, bro.
And it's annoying. Hopefully one day I get to the point where I feel good with my body and how I look, and I don't have to freaking track any of that. I could just stick to, still a healthy goal, healthy plan, and still go to the gym every day, and I don't have to worry about tracking, because it's kind of annoying just having to track everything. Even when I drink, because I usually don't like to drink my calories at all. So I don't drink anything that has more than it has to be at least less than 20 calories or whatever. But mainly I stick to stuff that has 0 calories, 10 calories, 5 calories, right? So even when I drink something that has 5, 10, 20 calories, I have to put that in. It's just me because I have to track everything, right?
Doesn't it suck that like even when you do get to your goal, you have to maintain it? I'm like, the lazy in me is like, cool, I'm gonna get to my goal, but then you're like, but you're gonna have to go to the gym still like every other day or every day to just stay there.
The best part about that is you would have a little bit more freedom.
For sure.
I'm not saying you get to pig out now like 2 times a week, but you will have a lot more freedom for sure, because you got there and then you just have to work staying on track, and then you can still enjoy yourself a little bit more than you would when you're losing weight.
Yeah.
What's it called? But yeah, I mean, like that would be my advice to anyone trying to. That's what, like I'm saying, I was very, very hardcore in the beginning. Don't try to starve yourself. I wouldn't do that, honestly. It's just not healthy. It's not good. And I just kind of I hated it, honestly. Like I say, I go to the gym because I need to, right? And I want to, but I still hate it, you know? It's not even a love-hate thing. I just hate it. I hate eating healthy, and I hate going to the gym, but I need to do it and I want to do it. Yeah. So like, it's not like I'm not one of those people that like love eating healthy and they love the gym. They're like, oh, gym is life. I'm like, no, I'm just here because I have to lose weight.
Hey, I want to eat more tacos. Like,
and you know what? It hasn't made me like discourage myself. It just, I know I need to do this, so I still go. You know, so it's like that mindset of just knowing that you need to do something. It's like I treat this like it's a responsibility. Like if I have bills. You know, having kids is like my health is also something that I take very serious now. So it's like I fucking hate it. Like you hate fucking bills, but you still do it, right? You
have to do it,
yeah. So same concept, bro. Same concept. I wish I could be someone that just like enjoys working out and is like, oh, the gym's the life and this and that. I wish I could be like that, honestly, but nah.
Yeah. Well, that's what's so funny. Like I get some of my friends who have been like skinny their whole lives and like, dude, it's easy. Like, but I'm like, nah. I was like, it's not. Because, I mean, I feel like for me, like, I was raised with like, hey, let's go to McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Like, let's go to fast foods. Like, it wasn't like for like Marley, for example, like her family was really, her dad was like really like, eat healthy. Like, do this. Like, what his saying is, a minute on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. And that fucking always stays with me because I'm like, yeah, I guess it's true. Like you eat a fucking burger you're happy for that little amount of time, but it'll be with you forever. Yeah. But for me, I was brought up with like tortillas every day, fucking huevos, arroz, and like all this shit. Arroz. Dude, tortillas, specifically the homemade ones, god damn, they're fucking good.
It's a lot of calories, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then you, dude, you fucking have kids. Yeah. So I feel like I had another guest on, shout out Easy. He was the same way. He has 2 daughters and he lost 100 pounds as well.
Nice. Hell yeah.
He's still not where he wants to be, but he's getting there, you know? Yeah. So I'm like the same way. And I think that's inspirational too, because you're showing that you have kids, you have a job, you have a life, and you still were able to lose weight.
Yeah. I mean, I know for some people it's harder, bro. I am just blessed and lucky enough that, you know, I'm not with my children's mom, right? But we're very cordial with each other. So, and she knows about this whole journey too. So, you know, she's been supportive of it. So yeah, I'm really lucky to like, you know, have someone that even though it didn't work out, that we, you know, that we've been very cordial with each other and been, you know, helping each other out and just like, you know, being very, you know, understanding of each other and what we need and basically of what like we have in our lives. So also like, yeah, so that's also help. I know some people don't have that privilege. I know sometimes it's sad because there's some single parents who don't have their partner around for either whatever reason of, you know, death or just they left for whatever reason. So, you know, I'm lucky. So I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yeah, you can do it too. And I know some, I know some situations are harder than others. So, yeah, I have 2 kids, but I'm lucky enough to, you know, that there's 2 homes for them to be at. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I have to pay a baby, like I have to like pay a babysitter for like a lot of money. Yep. We just have to pay like her family member, like her aunts or so when we're off to work and I'm at the gym or whatever. Like it's just the money goes towards them, and you know, so it's like it's not like we're paying this super expensive babysitter or daycare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's going straight to her, like her Nina or whatever, right? So I'm just lucky in that part. You know? I'm not gonna sit here and literally claim like, hey man, yeah, if I can fucking do it, you can do it too. Get off your fucking ass.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Because I know some people also have 2 jobs. Yep. Especially as a single parent. So yeah, I can't say that, you know, because I feel like if you are a single parent and you don't have your partner there at all, and there's not a second home for your kids or your kid, yeah, and you're still able to go to the gym and find time and all that, that's great. Because I know gyms also have daycares, right? Yeah. And if you have a membership, I think it's also free with depending what membership you have.
Really?
Right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it depends on what tier you are, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So that can also help. So there's that, guys. I mean, if you ever needed the gyms have daycares too. Just try to, if you have time. I know some people are busy with work because they have to pay a mortgage, they have to pay bills, and they're the only income in that house, maybe. So if you can ever at least find an hour, just 1 hour, if you can, possible, do it. It's gonna help a lot. I don't know why I have the pineapple in my hand still while I'm saying that.
You're just trying to inspire them even more.
Right. Look at me eating healthy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, snacks like this, I feel like has been keeping me going. Because when I get hungry, I'm like, maybe I should eat just fruit. Like
and don't be scared to add like a little bit tajin, a little bit chamoy, bro. Because there's chamoys that are sugar free.
Dude, I just saw that recently too. I was like, dude, that looks fucking bomb.
Tajin has no calories. It's salt, but it has no calories. And you just add a little bit of that, add a little bit of chamoy, bro. Add some flavor to your stuff. I've learned that too, that it's okay to add some flavor to your stuff. There's alternatives for everything. There's alternatives for your ranch. There's alternatives for your ketchup. There's alternatives for your mayonnaise. There's alternatives for everything. There's light. There's fat-free, all that. It does not taste the exact same, but it is something.
Yeah.
It's a familiar taste.
It's close enough.
It's close enough. I know it's not as good, but if you want to add that little bit that you want, that you just want to add a little extra flavor, just do it. Don't be afraid. And even if you want to use the regular ones, just add a little bit. I would add a little bit less since they're the more fattening ones, right?
Yeah.
But if that's the one you want because it has the taste, just add a little bit. Portion it. Remember, you gotta remember about portions in your food. You have to.
And dude, well, it's gonna change a little bit, but kind of staying on that topic. Yeah. I mean, you also have a very successful podcast with your homies as well, which, as you can tell, we're using you probably feel really comfortable right now because you're like,
oh shit, I thought we were in your studio.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I don't feel comfortable anymore. You're not being bullied by Saul and Caesar right now.
Do you think that too?
No. Oh. They're fucking nice to you.
Sometimes the comments always say like they bully me or something, or so hopefully they gang up on me. But
no, they're fucking funny. They're your homies. Like no, yeah, I was like, do they not know what friends are like?
Yeah, I don't think they know like what carrilla is.
Yeah, exactly.
And then also they do it on purpose because they know they get me, yes. And I always forget they're just messing with me. And sometimes I'm like, there's no fucking way they actually believe this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, there's no way, because there's certain things where like, they know they're wrong, but I don't know they know they're wrong. So they're just fucking with me.
Yep.
They're just playing the fucking game. And I'm over here like falling for it sometimes.
Guys, no. Yeah, dude.
So I always forget sometimes. I'm just like, and then I forgot, and then after I'm just like, I was like, motherfuckers, you guys are playing with me. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, so that's why I guess when people think they gang up on me, but it's just they're just being silly little gooses.
Yeah, and dude, and it's so funny because I see it like on camera that they kind of look at each other. They kind of give each other like that. Yep. And they know right away. Yeah. They're like, this is what we're gonna do to him, and then it's just fucking funny. But dude, how do you feel like your life has changed now with this whole like podcast and social media?
I guess it would be like I've made a lot of new great friends. You, of course, Eric, a lot of other people that we made great relationships with. That's definitely brand new and it's different in my life. Going to these events that we get invited to and we network and we meet more people and that's how we get our guests. I think it's something that people forget that like most of it is us networking, going to these events and networking and meeting like other influencers or other people, and we're like, hey, come on the show one time.
Yeah.
And it's cool sometimes when they actually know who we are. And we're like, oh, dope,
Yeah.
Because we don't know who knows us and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
We don't. When we go somewhere, we just expect them not to know us. So we just introduce ourselves and we just say, oh yeah, we have this podcast, blah blah blah. And then when they say like, oh, I know who you guys are, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? Like that's dope,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've seen your clips and this and that. Like that's sick. Like. Cause I always go somewhere expecting not to be noticed. Like we've done good for ourselves. I think, it wasn't expected, to be honest. We just started just to start and then it just happened, we blew up since like probably first, second episode, and that was great, and ever since just, cool trajectory up. But yeah, like I said, anywhere I go, I don't expect to get noticed. And then when someone does, it's a pleasant little surprise, Because I know we're not one of like the most huge podcasts out there, but that's what we're striving to be,
Yeah.
We're striving to be one of those really, really big podcasts that can be known. Like we like whenever, like wherever you go, like people are like, oh, I love what you do. And we like, it's like dope. Because anytime we hear that about like, hey, I love the show, blah, blah, or we get those comments of like, hey, I feel like I'm just talking with the homies when I listen to you guys.
Yeah.
I love those type of comments. I also love It's in a sad way though, but it's good to know that the podcast also brings a little bit good to some people's lives when like they're going through a rough time, or they just are going through a dark phase in their life. And then you see those comments where people come up to us and say like, oh man, like I haven't been able to like laugh or smile in a long time going through it with whatever reasons they give us. But like, anytime I hear you guys or watch you guys, I feel at peace. I laugh. Damn. And then it's like, that like gets to you.
Yeah, I bet, bro. And do you remember your feeling of when Saul was like, hey guys, I'm going to start a podcast. Do you and Caesar want to do it?
I remember he had called me or texted me. I forget. But I remember he said like, hey, like I'm going to start this. We're going to film this day. Caesar's already on board. Are you down? And I was like, yeah, for sure. I'm in. Let's do it. And then we came in, bro, and it was just literally like free flow. We didn't have any topics. We just came in and started talking. Yeah. It was a weird setup, bro. This same room too, 3 years ago. Our 3-year anniversary is coming in March.
Hell yeah.
So it was in the same room, super different setup. We literally used this chair, probably a different chair than that. We sat on this black couch. It was a random setup. Came in, recorded on one old camera that Saul had from back in the day when he used to do YouTube, and an iPhone. I forgot whose phone it was, but yeah, that's what we recorded. That's what we started with, dude.
Fuck yeah.
That's what we started with. That was literally the humble beginnings. We had these very like just, old school, like not old school mics, but like these older mics.
Yeah.
And we just came in, started talking shit, said some crazy outlandish shit.
Yeah, you did for sure.
For me, for sure, yeah. Back then I was a little bit more controversial, I guess you could say. Or just I was always like just not, I didn't I guess I didn't have a filter. So I guess that's what helped.
Yeah.
But I had to calm down because I know where it's a little bit more sensitive kind of. So of course I definitely have calmed down a little bit. I still like to joke around because a lot of things I do say are jokes. And I hope people realize that. But sometimes I don't think people realize that. And I know for them, like people don't know that jokes anyone can get it.
Yeah.
Anybody. Right? It doesn't matter. Like comedy does not discriminate anything.
Well, I mean, like they always bring it up on the podcast, but everybody knows you hate women. So like
I
hate
when they say that because I don't.
I know.
I don't. I have a daughter. What the fuck? I have a mom. Jesus, I have a daughter, guys. I do not hate women.
Oh, dude, yeah.
When was the last time I ever said anything so like I never thought I even said anything ever bad.
You did it. I've always had like. The funny part is you never said anything bad.
I just don't get where they came from. I really don't.
They just gaslight you, dude.
They just gaslight me hard.
Hey, for this reason, you're already giving me good content.
They're gaslighting me hard, bro.
I'm gonna bring Saul in here just to make you gaslight you.
Do it. I'm about to go off right now.
That shit's fucking funny. But dude, hell yeah. I mean, I was telling like Saul, like it's just so badass to see you guys like just grow so much. Like I don't know when I started watching. I think I started watching like 2 years ago probably because I really met you guys at Eric's birthday. And then from then on, I think that's when I started.
Was that the first time I ever met you?
Yeah.
At the karaoke thing?
Yeah.
That was that was 2021.
So there you go. Yeah. 3 years ago. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, because we had Eric on in 2021 as well for the first time.
So there you go. That's when
we had him for our 21st episode.
There you go.
I remember because he brought a bottle of Clase Azul. I remember that.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that was such a that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was like fantasy coming true kind of type thing because like you gotta realize like we're talking about, Eric, if anyone doesn't know, which I don't, surprised if you don't, if you're watching this, Eric Ochoa.
Super Ego.
Super Ego. I watched him all my childhood, like all throughout middle school, high school, whatever, like even elementary school. I mean, he's been doing YouTube for that long.
Yeah.
So just the fact that I went from watching him every day, all his videos, then a couple years later when it's like we're doing content now, right? And we have him on our show.
Yeah.
It's like when he first came in, I was just like, hi, sir. Like I was just like kind of like enamored. I'm like, dude, like this is someone I was literally watching my entire like childhood,
dude,
even until now. And now he's here and we're with him. We're having a conversation with him.
He's such a humble dude, though. It's so funny. He's a regular fucking person. Like
he acts like he never made these YouTube videos.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking to him. I was like, dude, like you pioneered like Mexican
American stuff, bro,
on YouTube, and like he's just like, oh, yeah, I guess. Like, I'm like, no, like, that's you, bro. Like, but yeah, no, I mean.
Love the guy.
Yeah,
love
exactly.
Him. We've had him on the show, I think, 2-3 times already.
Yeah.
Every time it's a blast. I love having him on. Every time we see him at certain events or just hangouts, I love it. He's always super nice to us, super nice to me. Always giving me compliments for no reason. And I love it because I love giving him compliments because he deserves them. Yeah. And he just likes to give me compliments because he's such a nice guy. Yeah. I'm like, I don't even deserve that. Yeah. No, dude. Giving them to me. Love it.
Dude, I love just also your guys' just friend group. Like you, Saul, and Caesar are all fucking great people. You guys, ever since I met you guys. I mean, you're the best one. So I was gonna like, what? Hey, he's gonna delete all this footage. No. All you guys are so fucking cool. Like, you guys are so welcoming, and like, you guys love to party, like, in a good way too. Not just like, yeah, dude, we're just fucking dancing. Like the first night we met
at the karaoke bar.
We got drunk. Well, you didn't drink. I don't think you drank that day.
Drank, but I stopped after a while because I noticed that I was the one that needed to drive home. Yeah. So I stopped drinking like the last like 2 hours, I think. Yeah, I saw that's why. And back then when I was heavier set, I was a very, very like heavyweight when it came to drinking. I can drink a lot and I'll still be like totally fine. And especially like I was eating food and I stopped drinking. By the time we went home, I was literally completely sober. Yeah. And then my compañeros, my compas over here they had fun, and that's great because sometimes someone has to become the DD. Yeah. Even if we're all drinking, someone has to automatically become the DD like early in the night. That way they know because you can't have all three, you know. Yeah. So, but I still had a great time.
I mean, you could. Okay.
But no, I had a great time. That was such a great time, and that was such a pleasant surprise that Eric had invited us. Yeah. Because that was after our first episode with him. He invited us we were cool with him, and then he invited us to Vanessa. Actually, sorry, invited us to a surprise. Yeah, and we were like, "This is amazing that we got invited to this. Like, this is dope as fuck. Like that was amazing. It was amazing, bro." Yeah.
No, dude. Like I said, I mean, every time we've hung out, you guys are always such a good fucking blast. Like I was telling Caesar his friends for his birthday party. I met some of your friends for your birthday party. Yeah. And we talked about how fucked up we got at your birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Did you guys talk about a certain thing?
No.
We can talk about it here if you want.
No. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that right now. But no, we talked about just us getting super drunk and someone leaving pizzas all over the fucking place.
Yeah. What the fuck, guys? What the actual fuck?
No one knows. Dude.
Bro, okay. So.
Did you find out?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, did you find out who it was?
Who's the fucking drunk gremlin over here fucking eating half pizzas and throwing them on the fucking floor? I didn't understand who was doing that shit. I was like, what the fuck, assholes? This is my house. Respect it at least.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude, like, so I bought like 12 boxes of pizza. Yep. Because I was like, it was going to be about like around the range of 60 to 80 people there. I kind of went a little overboard on inviting people. So
yeah, your whole fucking block was just full of cars. I remember that shit. I was like,
and it's a freaking cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It was full.
I remember. Yeah. So I bought that right. In the beginning, no one was eating, and of course, when everyone started drinking, they started eating pizzas. And by the time when I was done, only like 1.5 pizza boxes were left. Where the fuck were the rest of the pizzas? You tell me. Half eaten. Sometimes some of them were just the crust.
Oh shit.
I found them on the floor. I found some on the fucking dirt, some in the grass. I'm like, who the fuck was the fucking half-eating pizza maniac out here, dude? There's a fucking bandit over here.
Just fucking
eating pizzas halfway and just throwing them on the floor like, I'm done with this shit.
So fucking funny, dude.
At one point, I thought it was funny because people were literally heating up their pizzas on the fucking heater because we had that fucking calenton. Yeah. And they would put it up there just to heat that shit up, and it actually worked. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny. Yeah. Because I tried it too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, other than that, the party was a great. I think it went great. In Saul's eyes, I remember it was funny. Saul was sober. That's when he first started his first sober day, right? And him in his words telling me that in his eyes, since he was sober, he was like he noticed like how like horny people were. Like he just saw like the whole mingling of people, you know, guy and girl, whatever. Just like horniness surrounded that fucking tent. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, because everyone else was just fucking like lit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
So was one of the
Marley wasn't either. She was not drinking. She doesn't really drink.
DD, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I laugh because, dude, I don't know what it is. I was fucked up.
Wingman of the year right here.
I just kept hyping you up.
Randomly.
You
would come out of nowhere. Like it wasn't even necessary at sometimes, but he would just come in and it would just be funny. I remember you texted me like a couple
I felt bad because I was
like, wow, it was funny, bro. You were not cock blocking whatsoever.
Well, so in my eyes, like, dude, I'm drunk, so I'm like super, like, I just want to talk to everybody, especially the homies. Yeah. And then I saw some of the homies talking to girls, so I'm like, I got this. I don't know what my mind was like. Go help them out.
They need that extra push.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm gonna go help them. And I remember I'm like, bro, thank you.
They're like, they can't close. They can't close. Yeah, I'm gonna help them close.
For whatever reason, I thought I could help. I was like, hey, bro, thank you for letting me borrow your Lamborghini.
Yeah,
like,
all the the classics.
Every time, dude. I was like. And Marley was like, no, you were just funny, but you were just like all up on him, like telling him stuff and like hyping him up. I was like, God, I said, like, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know if I remember helped you out that night.
You had texted me and I was like, dude, it's totally fine. She thought it was funny too. Cause like that night, one of my homegirls brought her homegirl. And then we started end up being very flirtatious, where we were outside talking and everything, or even inside the tent. That's where it started. You saw me talking to her, and I don't even think you saw me being flirtatious with her. You just came out of nowhere, and we're like, Aaron, just thanks for saving me from that burning building and saving all my dogs, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for lending us money to stay at a hotel until we got back to our feet.
God,
thank you for letting me borrow the car when I didn't have no car to go to work. Like all this random stuff. You came up to me like 5 or 6 times with different things, thanking me for something. It was funny. She laughed too. So anyway, like you weren't cock blocking at all. I thought it was funny.
So I helped you close. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It was a fun night with her. Yeah.
No, dude.
We don't talk anymore. But I mean, it's okay.
So I didn't do that good of a job. So I have to like one up it next time.
No, it's okay.
Hey, I'm gonna buy a real Lamborghini key. Be like, bro, here, thank you. Just, dude, I should do that.
No, you did your job, man. I don't think I feel like if it wasn't for you, bro, I wouldn't have never gone where I was, man. You were the final stamp.
Thanks, man.
You were the glue that glued everything together.
Now you're hyping me up for my podcast.
Yeah, bro.
Wingman podcast.
This guy Wingman skills right here. Just grab some pointers from him.
Oh, dude.
If you're at the bar and you're with Andy, just let him come up to you and randomly say these things. I think that'd be funny. If you were to talk to a complete random girl, like your homie, and you came out of nowhere saying all these same things, it'd be hilarious.
Well, I think that I should make that into a job. Huh? Just like start going to the clubs, be like, hey, bro, I'll just come up to you and hype you up. Like, they don't know me.
Yeah. Like, and then you can make it seem where like it's not super like out there.
I'm like, bro,
like you can say like you're being serious. Like, hey, bro, I'm sorry to bother. I just want to say like, nah, I really appreciate when you literally lend me that money, bro, saving and just for something, or like, hey, bro, honestly, thank you so much when you literally like save my dog from getting ran over or whatever. Yeah. But have that serious face.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Yeah, and you're like, nah, like, and then like, nah, bro, I'm literally serious. Like, thank you so much. I know this is random, but I had to tell you in person, bro. I haven't seen you in a bit. That'd be perfect. Like, hire me now. What the fuck? Hire me, motherfuckers. No, dude. What are we talking about here?
I was thinking of one. I was like, I'm gonna go up to someone and be like, hey, like I've been looking for you like for a long time. I remember you gave me like these $20 when I was homeless, and you just really helped me out. And now I'm up on my feet. I just started my company, so thanks, man. And I would just give them a hug and then just leave, and they're like, oh my god, dude, that would be the best fucking job ever. Be just a professional wingman. That'd be fun.
Funny, man. Oh my god,
fuck, dude,
that'd be great.
Yeah,
that'd be a good side gig.
Hell yeah.
You just go to clubs and bars, helping people close, helping people. Yeah,
I wait in the guy bathroom though. Be like, hey, you want to close? Like,
hey, bro, I see you talking. I see you can't really close. You need some help? I got you, man.
I got you, my guy.
It comes with a little small fee though.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck,
that'd be weird though in the bathroom. They're like, I'm not gonna suck you up. Like, no, that's not my fee. That's not my fee, man. I mean, no. It's all right.
That's fucking funny. And how long have you known Saul and Caesar?
I'm not married, but I was pretending like I was him. Because I said I'm married. I'm like, I was pretending.
Oh no, he's married.
I'm not married.
He just doesn't like talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah, I like hiding my wife.
And you hired your kids just to win that sympathy factor too. His whole life.
Nah, you're the happily married one, and I'm happy for you guys. Honestly.
Thanks.
To be honest.
Thanks, man.
Such a beautiful couple, bro. I swear.
Appreciate it.
I love you guys. You and Marley are just so nice every time I see you guys. I said, like, honestly, no, like you guys are always just a great time to be around too. You guys always bring this like vibrant and just beautiful energy, bro. And I love it every time I see you guys. Honestly,
thanks, man.
I love it. Just move out to California, bro. I swear,
bro. That's the fucking dream. That's the goal. I mean, I would love to move out here. So we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Saul. I met Saul first and then Caesar, but like I think a couple months apart. But I met Saul back in like 2018, maybe 2017, 2018, around there.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. So I met him at that time. He's told the story so many times, and
yeah, I love that story.
Did he tell you the story already?
No. But I love that story just because he always says it on the podcast.
Okay, yeah. So in his eyes, that's how it went down. In my eyes, I just walked in like, hey, what's up, guys? Because in Saul's eyes, this is how it happened, where he's having a party, he's kind of lit, right? He's like kind of art lit, he's like kind of like, you know, a little like that, right? And then he sees a door open by themselves, a fucking bright light comes in, doves flying in and shit, smoke. He literally says smoke, and he sees like a bunch of beautiful girls walk in, and then right behind. Oh, so he sees me walk in with 2 champagne bottles, and then like 6 beautiful girls behind me. And that's when the first time he ever like met me. That's literally his eyes.
Everything was slow motion, like who's that?
He also says it was always in slow motion, like, oh, who's that? And I mean, yeah, that's what happened, but without the doves, without the smoke. I did have champagne bottles, and yes, I had my 6 homegirls with me. Yes. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, I used to drive a Jeep Cherokee, so I would carry like about 6 homegirls in the car.
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough space for like
sometimes
7
just
people.
1 or 2 homeboys, and the rest would be my homegirls. Sometimes it'll just be all my homegirls. And it was funny, bro, because like, yeah, we'd go out everywhere, dude, and it'd be funny because like, it looked like I had it like that, but I never did. They were just always my home. They were like my homegirls. Like, I liked them. Like, I liked them as my homegirls. Like, they were very cool with me. And I feel like most of the time, you know, when you have cool relationships like that, you don't want to ruin that with just one fucking dumb sexual night, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think some friendships are just not worth ruining just because, like, yeah, like you can find your friend, your homegirls, you know, attractive. Of course, you can have attractive homegirls, right? You can think like, oh yeah, it's very pretty. Oh yeah, very beautiful. But you don't want to ruin that type of friendship, and you don't have that. You don't have those type of feelings for them. You get me?
Yeah.
Because you've already built this friendship with them. Mm-hmm. So those feelings of like wanting to have sex with them, or feelings of like wanting to be with them, are not there. You get me? And that's sometimes people like are like kind of can't comprehend, because I know some people's eyes, guys and girls can't be friends, and I think that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Because like, what are you, fucking 13? You're a grown ass person. You don't think men and women can be friends?
Yeah.
Platonically, like if you really think male and females cannot be friends platonically, then bro, you have a fucking little kid mindset.
You're the problem.
You're the fucking problem, because maybe you're the horn dog that was gonna fuck everything. That's the problem.
Yeah. Because
I've always heard guys say that. And it's always those podcasts that are those dudes that are fucking super misogynistic, or like just these wannabe like people that like know how to get girls and shit. And they always say like, oh yeah, guys and girls can never be friends. They can never just be just friends. It's like, yeah, Mari, because you're the fucking problem, bro. You're the one always horny and shit, texting girls at 2 a.m. when you're out. What were you? Like, you up? It's your fucking fault. That's why. It's not even. Sometimes, yeah, it could be the female's fault, but if you're the one that thinks that they can't be friends, it's because it's your fucking fault. Like, the hell, you don't have to fucking act on every girl that you know.
Clip that.
You don't. You really don't have to act on every girl you know, bro. Yeah. You really just don't.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Like, bro, like if you really think people can't be platonic friends of the opposite gender, then that's your fault. That's your own fault.
What about when you're in a relationship?
There will be certain boundaries now. Yeah, I feel like you still have friends, but I feel like out of respect for your girlfriend, even though you're not gonna do shit with that girl, I feel like you shouldn't be hanging out with them alone.
Yeah, okay.
You can only hang out with them in groups. It's just pure respect out of you for your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that way she never has this type of thing. Even if she trusts you, she never has that in her mind. You get me? Also, I just think just out of respect, you know, just not hanging out with another girl alone anymore. Because I feel like 2 people can hang out platonically, like a guy and a girl. But if you have a girlfriend, just out of pure respect, not to hang out with them alone. You just, if you're gonna hang out with any homegirls that you have, more in a group now. You know what I'm saying? Just more group settings of anything. And you always try to make sure your girl, you have to ask your girl if she wants to go. And if she can't, then you're like, oh, well, all right, babe, well, I'm gonna go out with some friends and stuff, right?
I just feel like in that situation, people talk, which is dumb.
Yeah.
And they would always make it seem worse than what it really is.
That's why also you gotta save your ass like that.
Oh yeah.
Because even if it's not you two, if someone sees you out in public, they're gonna say something or they're gonna think something different. So yeah, I just say out of respect for your girlfriend, and then just so you save your own ass, you don't hang out in your homegirls alone when you have a girlfriend. Like I said, only group settings. Yeah, I feel like that's just way better, and that way you can still, see your friends that were there before your girlfriend. You get me?
Yeah.
Because I always thought that was crazy when people literally just completely just ignore their friends when they get girlfriend or boyfriends. Like the people that were there for you for years before your girlfriend or boyfriend showed up, and then now you're not talking to any of your friends. It's kind of weird.
Okay, what about in that situation? What about when, like, let's say hypothetically, you're like, as a girl, your guy messed around with that girl, with that friend?
Oh, that's 100% totally different. You gotta, if you're gonna be a good boyfriend, you gotta just completely not hang out with that person anymore.
Yeah, because
just pure respect for your girl, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird. It's just kind of a weird thing to have your girlfriend around someone that you hooked up with. I feel like that's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
So you would have to just, cut that person off, kind of, and you have to tell your friend group, like, hey, I just can't. I know it's something that happened. I know we don't have feelings for each other, but it's just respect on my girl. Like, I don't want to bring my girl around someone I've hooked up with,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a little disrespectful,
Yeah, of course.
Or you could tell your girlfriend that, hey, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Like, I hooked up with this girl before I even ever met you. She's my friend. We hooked up that one time. We regret it, but we did do it. I'm just letting you know. If you don't want me to talk to her, I get that. If you don't even want to hang out, if you don't even want me to hang out with her in a friend group setting, I understand too.
Yeah.
But if you're cool with it, awesome. I get to keep my friend group. But if you don't, I get it. Then I can let her hang out with certain friends.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's just out of respect for your girl, bro. You gotta let her know too, if anything.
Yeah.
You gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Honesty goes a long way. Communication goes a long way.
Do you feel like you're a pretty good communicator?
I would like to say yes. We'll find out, I guess, if I ever get a girlfriend again.
And that's where they all walk in. We just have a dating show. Like, oh my god!
I'm like, I'm on another one.
Yeah, exactly.
The other one failed,
dude. Well, we don't have to get into that, but that was so cool. I just thought it was a cool subject overall that they did a fucking dating show for you.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought we were gonna do another one this year, but I guess they didn't want to do it. I guess whatever. I guess
because you fumbled the bag last time. I'm just kidding.
I didn't fumble any bags.
Just kidding.
I just happened to choose the person that I already knew, which sucked because there's no type of feelings like that between.
Yeah, she's just a friend.
She literally was just a friend, but I hate myself for not recognizing her voice. I'm such a fuck. I think also because I was so nervous, I couldn't recognize anything. Yeah. I didn't even recognize because one of my childhood crushes.
Yes, that's the one I was talking about.
Jesse was one of the contestants, and the fact that I didn't recognize her voice,
they did that shit on purpose.
They did. Saul,
you
evil bastard.
It's all the content, bro.
I know. The moment I eliminated her, bro, you remember that clip, right?
Dude, you fucking were like, nah, you fucking threw
I fell to the ground.
Yeah.
I fell to the ground. I was like, no.
Well, because I'm pretty sure even them, they're like, he's gonna pick her. Like, there's no way.
I didn't recognize her voice.
I know.
I was so nervous, bro. That was back then when I was still super heavy set.
So you couldn't hear?
That was a month off.
Hey, so you couldn't hear?
1 month away from my journey.
Really? Damn.
I was at my heaviest too, so I was 290 something at that time.
How does that affect your ears?
Low confidence too, by the way. I was super low confidence.
I get it.
Super nervous because I knew all 5 girls were just beautiful girls. I was like, there's no way these 5 beautiful girls are trying to vow for my love or whatever. It's bullshit. That's what made me more nervous. The fact that I have control over 5 beautiful girls and I get to eliminate, that's crazy, bro.
And then he's
that is crazy.
He's like, what'd he say? He's like, we're gonna go with 5. I thought that kind of was horrible, but I guess it works out because you need to get the show running.
Yeah.
But he's like, you have 5 and you have to eliminate 1 or
2.
Well, there's a certain one round at first and then 2.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like,
but
bruh.
he's like, but if you don't do it by the 5th one, we're eliminating the 5th one.
Oh my.
So I was like, bro, that's hard because you don't know. Maybe the 5th one sucks or maybe the 5th one's badass and you didn't pick. So I guess
if you guys haven't watched it, you know what we're talking about. We did a dating show last year for me. So did a whole dating show right on the channel, and who ended up winning is, if you guys don't know, Magali, aka Amanda. But she's Magali, very, very popular TikToker.
I just met her for the first time.
You met her for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I invited her to the birthday party because I am really cool with her. She couldn't make it, though. She was somewhere else, but that's cool that you met her.
Yeah, I met her at the Bueno Bueno event.
Yeah. So she ended up winning, guys. And we've had her on the show before that, and we hung out with her, a couple times before. And that's why I thought, I was like, she ended up winning. But those feelings aren't there between each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, I chose my friend. Like, what the hell, dude? And only because she gave like one of the better answers on the last. It was between 2 people.
I remember that. Yeah,
she gave one of the better answers. That's what I like. So she ended up winning because she had the better answer. But no, yeah, dude. I was gutted that Jessie didn't win, and also the other girl that I ended up going on a date with.
Yeah.
Later, but that's the last girl. That girl I went on a date with was the last straw for me, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was her. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say names, but yeah.
Airing it out. Now they know.
No, I've said it on the podcast before, I think.
Oh, did you? Okay,
yeah, I think I said it before. I didn't give no names out, but I said it was one of the contestants, and I went on a date with her after. Even though she didn't win, I hit her up. Found I got her at and everything, and I hit her up, and then yeah. But other than that, yeah. I mean, I guess that was the one that triggered it after 3 other failed not relationships, but talking stages, and then it was her for the 4th one or whatever. But that was just a dumb excuse. Like I like you said, bro. Like, my whole life, dude, I was always like, I'm not big.
Yeah,
I'm not big. I'm not big. I'm not getting big. I can lose weight whenever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, dude. And then it got to a point where it was so bad. I was so big. Yeah. Super lazy. There's times where I would find out that I couldn't do certain things anymore, where I haven't done in years, but I was able to do when I was more slimmer. And the fact that I couldn't do them no more, I was like, holy shit. Like a reality check, right?
Yeah.
Now that I look back at pictures, I'm like, how the fuck did it let me look like this? Because I go back to old episodes, my cheeks are fat as fuck. I look like a fucking chipmunk. I'm like sitting there with my gut just fucking hanging out. I'm just like, dude, I really walked around like that. And that's just my personal opinion on myself, the way I looked.
Yeah.
If you love the way you look, you love the way you look. That's you, But I also believe in, being healthy for yourself, because who knows how long you can live with this unhealthy lifestyle. You get me?
Yeah.
It's only about time when your body is just breaking down because you're being super unhealthy. So I'm not saying you have to hate yourself, but also try to take care of yourself where you're at a certain level that you are, eating better and being more healthy, working out a little bit. You don't have to work out insane. But at one point, that's when I looked in the mirror one time, that day before I started, and I was like, I fucking hate myself.
Yeah, dude. I mean, going into that, like, my doctor, as of right now, like, they're like, you're super healthy. Like, nothing's wrong with you. You're healthy, nothing bad. They're like, but if you keep this going, when you get 5-10 years from now, he's like, that's when it's going to hit you. They're like, we don't know. Like, he's like, you're healthy now, but he's like, but your body can only maintain that for X amount of time.
Yeah.
So it's fucking wild.
No, I think I needed that one look in myself, bro, when I was really like, I hated what I saw. Because beforehand, I didn't hate what I saw because I was making excuses, like I told you. But finally, I finally was like, yeah, I fucking hate myself the way I look. I fucking hate what I did to myself for all these years. So yeah, like that was the last breaking point, basically. Just that and also that was one of the things also that made me change. That night before, when I was like, fuck, I'm gonna change, was that night when I looked in the mirror and I actually hated what I saw. Really? Hated it, bro. I was disgusted type look.
Yeah.
I looked at myself and I was just like, damn, bro. I mean, this is just for me, but I was like, damn, such a piece of shit. Like, worthless. What are you doing? And then it's like this whole like me of thinking about all the years how I was just doing nothing, bro. Just absolutely just fucking not a care in the world. Just fucking eating whatever I wanted to, eating fast food 2-3 times a day. Yeah, bro, I was on that. I was eating like fast food 2-3 times a day. Didn't care about anything. Just was lazy. What also helped was when I was looking in the mirror was I thought about my kids. And I was like, dude, like, am I even gonna be there when they get married or they graduate high school or they graduate college? Like, if I keep going, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die of some unhealthy disease or something, you know, because I'm just not gonna care about how my body and my health, and I'm not even gonna be able to see my kids even grow up to be 10 years old, maybe be freaking 8 years old or whatever it is. Right now, my son is 5 and my daughter's 4. So I was like, in 5 years, my son's gonna be 10. Who knows where the fuck I'd be in 5 years?
Yep.
Probably be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, so I had to like literally reality check myself and be like, dude, you're gonna be dead in 5 to 8 years if you just keep it up like this, not caring about what you eat or caring about not doing anything, like no exercise whatsoever.
Yep.
And my kids was a big reason, bro, because I also was like, dude, like I need to be there when my kids get married too. I need to be there. I was like, I cannot have my kids be that young and see me dead at a young age, and I'm not gonna be there anymore for them.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't have that happen. I gotta be there in their lives. So that was one thing that was one of the main factors of me just being like, yeah, you gotta change now, like ASAP right now. So that's what helped, bro. And I was like, also like, what about my parents? Like, dude, like I should not be a son and be the one gone before they, you know how like, you know, typically your parents want to be gone before you are because you're their child. I'm like I'm being selfish here. I'm being selfish, not thinking about my kids, not thinking about my family, because I'm gonna be gone quickly and they're gonna have to bury a son. You know? So I was like, fuck, I gotta change. Yeah. I gotta change, dude. Yeah. So those are the main factors for me, bro. Where I was like, also, fuck, another thing, bro. Fuck, my bad. I'm thinking about a lot of shit that, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't even really play with my kids, bro. I tried my hardest playing with my kids.
That's what I was gonna ask too. Yeah.
I'd be tired within like 2 minutes, bro, playing with them, like carrying them or like you know, throwing them and like running with them.
Because it's all cardio.
Yeah, dude. So like I'd get tired so easily, and my daughter would like be like, "Come on, daddy, can we keep playing?" I'm like, "Oh, right now, honey, right now, mamash. Give me a break." And then my break would be a long break, and I wouldn't even go back to playing because I'd just be so like tired or lazy or just like, yeah, dude. Like I tried my best to play with them, bro, but at that when I was super heavy, but it was just for a short amount of time. I'd always be there, be there with them, but I wouldn't be able to play with them, you know, when they wanted to play. So now every time I see them, we play for a while, bro. We play for a long time. I'm just there fucking constantly throwing them on the bed, you know, and they love it. I'm running with them and everything. So, you know, it's a great sign. I'll say that. I love now that, you know, I don't have to tell my mom. Sorry, I don't have to tell my daughter or my I don't have to tell my daughter or my son like, oh, like let me get a break, or like no, I can't right now or whatever. Like now it's like kind of like let's do it, and it's like nonstop type thing. Like for me, that's like such a win.
Yeah, dude, and they notice. I feel like as kids, like dude, I've always been surprised of how smart kids are, just even from a very young age. Like they see everything. And if they saw you like being all sad and depressed with all of the like everything like that, and then now they're like, oh shit, my dad's like a completely different man. Like that's so cool. Yeah, like, and I'm pretty sure like in the long run they're gonna be super happy. They're gonna be like, yeah, my dad played with me for fucking hours. Like my dad was with me. He loved me. He like was there for me every day. Like that's gonna be a beautiful thing, bro.
No, yeah, bro. So I'm glad I made that change, dude. Like I said, I know we've been talking a lot about this. But I feel like if anyone's like, you know, if anyone's watching this or listening to this, like, if you ever want to start, just start. You don't have to start so like hardcore. Yeah. Start light, because if you're very out of shape, it's all about getting your body used to going to the gym, used to eating healthy, and then you slowly but surely progress more. Like I said, even if you're out of shape a lot, you know, start off with an hour.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Some cardio, some weightlifting. You don't have to go super extreme. Just do what you can at your own pace where you're at. You don't have to try to prove anything to anyone. You just got to start. Get that consistency in you. You know?
Yeah.
Get that mindset in you that, oh, I got to go to the gym at least an hour today. Oh, I got to try to keep my calories within 2,500 today. I can't go 4,000 calories, 3,000 calories, you know? Let me try to aim for 2,700 or something, you know? Start off at a where you're not going to be forcing and starving and just hating life.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Where you hate it and you don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're just going to start off by hating it and you don't like it, you're going to end up quitting because you're just making yourself hate it so much. You're just making yourself not want to do it no more. Start off slow. Dude, this race is it's a patient race. Like the slower you go, the better, you know what I'm saying? At your own pace. You don't have to go quick. You don't have to go full, you know, freaking demon mode where you're trying to work out like a professional athlete. You're not a professional athlete. You can get there if you want. You can end up when you become better and better and better, you can end up working out like a professional athlete, but you're just starting.
Yeah.
Start at your own pace. An hour, and as you know, you see progress, you start losing more weight. You start, you know, you see the progress in yourself and on the scale, right?
Yep.
Then after, you know, 2 weeks or so, all right, now an hour, I'm gonna go an hour and a half.
Did you ever? I did this. That's why I'm asking. Did you ever do those Mexican diet pills?
No.
I
did all natural, just eating healthy.
No, not this time. I'm just saying, like, ever.
No,
bro.
No. Never did any of that. Where it was any like pills that, like, you know, not cure, but like
suppress your hunger
or your appetite. Didn't want to do that either, bro. I just didn't want to get addicted to some type of pills.
Yeah.
You get me? So I just did everything the natural way when I started. And before that, though, I never thought of it, bro. I just didn't want to buy anything that was the wrong thing or just something that I would get addicted to. And like I said, it's not healthy.
Yeah.
It's not
dude,
healthy.
no. Dude, so I have done it. That's why I'm asking you. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've lost more weight now naturally than when I was on those pills. And then when you're on those pills, it's like caffeine times 2. Yeah. You just feel your heart. Dude. It's fuck, what is it?
I'm glad you're not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Oh, dude. I'm thankfully this time I've been doing everything correctly, working out, eating right, fasting, and I feel like this time I'm gonna be able to keep it longer.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel so hateful towards it. I'm just cool. But I'm doing my cardio a lot as pickleball.
Okay.
Pickleball has been my biggest fucking thing.
Whatever you get your cardio in is great, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, it doesn't matter, bro. You don't, like I said, you don't have to go full hardcore, hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever you can get your cardio in, that's great. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you stopped that, by the way. Cause dude, it's just you're not, like I said, you're not supposed to starve yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not supposed to suppress your hunger. What people don't really mostly know is when you're trying to lose weight, the diet is is more important than the actual working out. But when you mix them together, it's like a cheat code.
Yeah,
it's a super cheat code. Yeah. So what people don't understand, when many people that are into fitness and all that, they usually always say it's 70 or 80% is all your diet, and then the other 30-20% is your workout. That's literally what it is, bro. Literally, if you are eating relatively good when you're first starting out, and then you start working out, and you start working out more and more as you progress. Like I said, every 2 weeks. Let's say the first 2 weeks you're at an hour working out, right? Then then 2 weeks, hour and a half. Then in 2 weeks, maybe in 2 hours or an hour 45, right? And then you're also lowering your calories intake every day.
Yeah.
As you're getting small, you're getting, losing weight. That's the way you do it. Just small progress here and there. Small progress. Slow and steady wins the race. There's nothing more truer than that, honestly. Don't burn yourself out.
Hell no.
Don't make yourself hate working out and make yourself dieting. Just don't.
Do you want to take a quick little break? Because I have to check something.
Oh, it's up to you, bro. It's up to you.
I was like, okay, cool. We'll be right back.
Back after these messages.
Hi, Aaron.
Hello, welcome back.
I know you were crying off the camera, so
I had to.
Thank you for getting it out of on the camera. I hate when people cry in front of me.
No, I get you, bro.
It's so weird.
I get you. We also had to take a little potty break.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, pretty impressive there, sir.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Hey, that's not the only reason Marley likes my good personality. Hey, Drake who?
Drake who, bro? And if you don't understand that,
you will.
And he's hung.
Dude,
I got to hold it right now, guys, when we're gonna go to the bathroom.
People don't like. Oh, so sorry. Before we go into this little tangent, when Marley posted a video or that they didn't understand on bestie with my bestie with them, people didn't know what hung meant.
Are you serious?
Yeah, people were commenting and like they talked about it. They're like, "What? That's what hung means?" Like her and Vanessa were talking like hung means dead, and they're like, "What the hell?" I'm like, I thought that was such a common knowledge thing.
Yeah, it's like another term for having a big ween.
Yeah, exactly. But
big schlong dong.
Before I just have something I have to confront you on something, because this is from Saul and from me, and that we're just mad at you because you do no content outside of the podcast. And I was waiting for your whole weight loss transformation or something, dog. Something. I need some content from you.
I understand. No, I know he's always told me, but I'm like, I don't want that to be my type of content. You get me? Because I'm nowhere.
Anything, bro.
No, I know. I get that. No, but I do wish I would have still done like journey progress type stuff still. But the problem is just recording at the gym.
Yeah.
I don't have a tripod. I don't want to try to get a tripod and do all that. I just don't want to be that person at the gym, especially because I go to choose. So it's kind of like that's not a gym where you go and you just record yourself. And they always something like, bro, you just got not to care. It's like it's not about not wanting to care. It's about just have like people that a lot of people there are nice, so they don't want to like bother being in frame, or they have to walk around. So it's like you being a bother.
Yeah,
because you have your camera set up and you want to be disrespectful and walk in front of the camera.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's just I feel like it's also you being a bother.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. So I wish maybe I'd have been like, who gives a fuck? It's all about me, fuckers.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm just talking about content, bro. I just want any content.
Yeah, I've had some video ideas, bro, but I don't know. I just I'm kind of like iffy on what I want to do exactly. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of niche I want, because I want to do something where I'm going to be cool with that. I'm going to have fun with it.
Yeah.
And that I'm going to keep producing that. You get me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to choose some type of video aspect or niche and then I'm not really enjoying it. And then once I switch it up, they're going to be like, oh, what the fuck is this?
What happened?
What happened to this? But now it's like, what? Which is weird, because I know like a lot of creators have different niches. Like, as in, like, they don't have just one niche. They have, like, different, like, series on what stuff they do. So it's kind of like, I don't know why that'd be confusing. Because, like, there's a lot of YouTubers and stuff that have, like, they don't just do one certain type of video.
It's, like, multiple.
They have multiple different series of different videos that they do.
Yeah.
And, of course, they have people that enjoy more of whatever other series they like more. But whatever, But we'll see, bro. I don't mind doing different types of things, but I just don't know what those type of things are that I want to do. You get me?
Yeah.
This is why I've always told him that we should start like a sports one. And he was like,
oh, dude, yeah, fuck.
But finally, we finally got it done, and so now we're like today. Before we recorded this, we did the third episode, and so that's something I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, that one picks up.
Could have been pro.
Could have been pro.
Hell yeah.
Because we could have been pro, bro.
Because you could have, yeah. Well, dude, yeah. I mean, like I said, thank you very much. I know I just had to come confront you because, like, not just for him, because I kind of have the same mindset as him. I'm like, dude, these guys have such a big opportunity to just release their own content and have so much fun, but you guys aren't. But whatever, it's fine. That's just Saul talking.
Saul hates me.
I know. He hates all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
he hates us.
You didn't want to say anything else?
He hates us.
He's your boss. I get it. No.
Yeah.
No, dude. But yeah, thank you very much. So, like I said, this is always my favorite part of the show because, like I tell everyone, I love talking to people. I love getting to know people. I love getting to know their stories. And so this is the Andy show and tell part of it. And I always tell them, hey, bring me something that you like or something that you want to show off, something that has a good story. So, Aaron, what did you bring for us?
All right. So, I brought...
Imagine. Dude, I should have learned it. You just learned something.
I'm like, so this is what I have.
Hey, I carry it with me wherever I go.
It's with me at all times. No, so I have this bracelet I wear every day.
Oh, okay.
So, you can see.
Yeah, show the camera. See? That one, because that one's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so right there, right? I wear it, and it's also right here, this part right here too.
Okay.
I love this. I got this when my grandpa was very, very sick. He had cancer This was just last year too. He had cancer, so he was already on his last moment. He was like in his basically, you want to say like deathbed kind of at the hospital. So one day I went to the mall and I saw this little boutique that was selling a lot of religious stuff, right? And I'm a religious person to an extent, right? Like I believe in a God, and I believe in God and in Jesus, of course, right? And a little thing that had like, you know, of course, like, you know, candles, necklaces, you know, statues of like certain, like, you know, of like angels and stuff, like, you know, stuff like that. And I got four bracelets, right? Or three, sorry. And I got two of them for me because I like the way they look. Like this one and this other one that sadly ripped off. I don't know how. I was literally barely taking it off and it just ripped. I was like, great. Damn. And it was a nice one. It was a really nice one too. And I had another one that was very beautiful, and I gave it to my grandma. So this one's very special to me. Like I said, it was like those days where my grandpa was just, you know, we knew that, you know, he was gonna be gone. So I got this one, and I got one for my grandma, and I gave it to her, and I just told her, I just thought about you, and I just wanted to give this to you. I know this is a hard time for us, but especially for you, this is, the love of your life. So, so I gave her one very nice teal color. And, so I wear this every day, dude. Just thinking about my grandpa. Cause like I said, like we used to have a huge family in our house. But now things are a little bit different, right? My family aspect has changed a lot the last couple of years. So things aren't the same anymore. So like sometimes, when I wear this, I just think about like the good old days when I used to have a big family inside my house. We had like 11 of us living there, 10 of us living there. Oh, damn. And now, it's kind of like everyone has gone kind of like their own way. When my grandpa died, it was kind of like, I don't know. It's like things were a lot different because I say he was like one of like the main pieces or glue to the family. Such a just caring, family first man, always doing something. He was in his 70s working outside still because he loved to he would always plant like fruit trees for us, avocado tree. He would plant all the plants and the flowers. If there was something to be done around the house, he'd be doing it. Wow, bro. Even at 70 years old. And sadly, he had cancer, and things just got a little bit worse. So yeah, I wear this every day, bro, like I said, and it just reminds me of a better time, of like, our family being, united and together. Sadly, things aren't really the same, but I love this quote of don't cry because it's gone. I'm probably butchering it, so I'm sorry, but it's a quote in the lines of don't cry because it's gone, smile because it happened. Yeah. So I love that quote because even when you're feeling down because something that you love is gone, you don't dwell on it and be so sad about it. Just be happy and smile with the memories and the opportunity you have to have those memories with that thing or that person. Yeah. So I loved every moment I had with my grandpa. I do wish I would have had more moments with him or spent more time with him. But I'll always remember those memories of just, watching soccer games with him, watching Mexico play, and just him being mad because they would always play like shit. And then him saying, "Falen cacahuates," this and that. It was just so funny. It was so funny. Him, like, if you think it's funny when I not rage, but when I get all like, what the fuck? It was funny when he did it because he's just an older man. So and he would always say some funny shit. So it was always funny watching him, also watching Chivas games with him. He's the reason why I even liked Chivas when I was younger. So like when he would like when he would like when he watched him, bro, he would always be like bro, he'd be so mad. He'd be so mad, dude, because like they would always play trash or something. But no, yeah, dude. Yeah, so this is my show and tell bracelet I wear every day ever since I got it. So it reminds me of a better time, also a sad time because this is when I got it when it was like those things were happening. But this just reminds me of some good times, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. That's super beautiful. I mean, man, it's a happy and a sad memory, and I get it.
No, that's great. But I like to hopefully, think about the more happy times than the sad time, Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, thank you, man.
That's a very beautiful memory and a beautiful thing it represents for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure your grandpa's looking down like all happy because that's. But he's not happy with the Mexican team because goddamn, but damn, dude, that's beautiful.
I'll tell you what, he's still yelling up there, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
You, man. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that with everyone. Thank you.
No, man. Thank you for letting me share that, and thank you for having me on. By the way, thank you for coming all the way out here just to do this, bro. I really appreciate your commitment to what you're doing. And I hope that your podcast literally blows up because someone who has that commitment to just drive 4 hours out here to get three different like podcast shows together, 3 different like separate episodes. Sorry,
yeah,
that takes commitment, bro. You've been here all day since yesterday, and then all day today just recording 3 different times. Like, bro, like if someone deserves to like have some success, it's definitely you, man.
Thanks,
for that
man.
commitment, bro. And you're just starting too, so
yeah.
I hope this works out. I hope this goes big, and I hope this episode's the most watched episode that you ever have.
Well, is that so? I didn't bring it up. So Caesar put a challenge right away, and he's like, "Hey, let's see who gets the most likes and watches."
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, so there you go, another person. And then Saul said he's gonna win. So I don't know.
I don't know if it's gonna win. Honestly, it's whoever's that has the better eye candy. I guess.
No. Yeah. It's personality. Although, just going right back to what we were talking about.
Nah, dude, they're not gonna love us, bro.
No, I know they're gonna be like, "Who are these guys?"
Who are these 2 big boys?
Yeah, exactly. Well, dude, thank you very much. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you very much for just being here for so long. We were only supposed to go for like 45 minutes. We went like an hour 15.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
man.
no, dude. I love talking. I love talking to you, man. You guys are all great friends. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go follow Aaron for sure. Go follow him on Instagram and everywhere. He's going to start posting way more content. Hey, probably not.
We will see. We will see. Definitely, yeah.
So thank you very much. Do you have anything else you want to say, man?
Again, thank you, bro. Thank you for always being such an amazing person to me and everyone else, bro. When you come out here and every time I talk to you on text or anything, bro, just thank you for being who you are, bro. You and your wife. Thank you so much to you guys, honestly. Shout outs to also Eric. I love you too. I love you. I love you, Eric. I love you, Josh, if you're watching this as well. And everyone else watching, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting us as well. Not just me, but Saul and Caesar and the other shows like The Besties and Bueno with IE and Friends. Thank you for supporting all of us.
And Could Have Gone Pro.
Could have gone pro. Yeah, could have gone pro. Also, please, guys, like, shout his podcast out. Put it out there. Help him out because this... Like I said, there's a person that deserves success. It's someone who's very humble, very just hardworking, and just an amazing person, and he deserves it. So go help him out, guys. Seriously, help him out, okay? And my last message before we end off, and I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I just want to say, if you're watching this and you're going through a rough time or you're feeling down on yourself, my only advice to you is just don't give up. Keep going. You got this. No one knows you better than you. Don't ever give up on yourself. You can do it. This is just a little phase in your life. You're going to get through this. I know you are. You're the man or the woman, and you're a boss. I was going to say something else.
You lost it at the end.
Yeah, I lost at the end, but you're a boss.
Hell
you
yeah.
got this. Go kick some ass. I love you guys. You guys are definitely worth it. You love yourselves. Don't hate yourselves.
At all.
And just know that you can accomplish anything with just a little hard work and a really good mindset. Okay, thank you guys. I love you.
Wise words from Aaron. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I fucking fumbled that shit.
No, you did great. You did really good. When I edit it, it's gonna look all good.
It's gonna be all cut.
Yeah, it's like
cutty. Like, why does it keep jumping around?
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for Tom Cruise to be next week's guest.
Oh
shit.
Ask him about the Scientology.
No, I'm cutting that out. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Bye.
So I was like, finally.